Hi and welcome to this video about 10 things you must see or do in Barcelona. Make sure to watch until the end for some awesome bonus tips. Before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this brand new channel to fill your travel passport. Let's start with the number 1 on this list, the Sagrada Familia. The Sagrada Familia is a large, unfinished religious basilica that is designed by Paula del Villar and later by Antoni Gaudi, who has also designed the Casa Batlló and Parc Güell. The start of the Sagrada Familia was already back in 1882 when the first foundation stone was laid. The official delivery date now is in 2026. One of the reasons that the building is still not finished is that they need donations for the materials to build. The large building has 4 big pillars that are 170 meters high and 4 smaller pillars. Between the pillars is a statue that projects the birth of Christus. The inside of the Sagrada Familia is amazing. Do you want to see the inside of the Sagrada Familia? Be aware to stand in a long line to enter, but there is a way to get some skip-the-line tickets on the internet as well. The next in line is number 2, Parc Güell. Parc Güell is an amazing place full of trees, bushes, and gardens in the center of Barcelona. When Antoni Gaudi started the construction, he found a vacant lot without water or vegetation. 2 buildings were made, and Gaudi moved into one of them. Güell was inspired by his travels abroad, admiring the English landscape, gardens, and romantic landscape architecture. This led to rock-covered pergolas, steps, paths harmoniously integrated into the landscape, and undulating, multicolored mosaic decorations showing Gaudi's social commitment. It's free to visit, but if you want to take a rest on the mosaic bench or take a picture with the famous El Drac, you have to pay a little fee. Now comes number 3, Camp Nou. Nowadays, everyone knows the soccer club FC Barcelona, one of the best teams in the world with the highest paid players. They have won the La Liga more than 25 times. Camp Nou is their stadium, a big station that can accommodate almost 100,000 fans from all over the world. To visit a game of FC Barcelona, you have to check the dates when they are playing a home game. That brings us to number 4, Casa Milà. Casa Milà is an apartment building by architect Antoni Gaudi, and it is one of his most famous works. The building was built under the patronage of the noble Milà family. Casa Milà is located on Passeig de Gràcia in Barcelona. The outer walls are wavy and the air ducts have special distinctive shapes. In 1984, La Pedrera, along with other works by Gaudi, was recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. And there is number 5, the La Rambla. The La Rambla is one of the famous streets in Barcelona. It's around 1,200 meters long and connects the Plaça de Catalunya and the Statue of Columbus. And this brings us to number 6, the Statue of Columbus. It was constructed for the Exposición Universal de Barcelona in 1888. In honor of Columbus's first voyage to the Americas, the monument serves as a reminder for Christopher Columbus. Columbus is one of the most famous explorers of the age of great discoveries. He made his name through his discovery of America under the Spanish flag in 1492. Columbus thought he had reached the Indies after crossing the Atlantic, but in reality he stumbled upon a new world. Number 7. Castle of Montjuïc. Castel de Montjuïc. Castle of Montjuïc is a historic building built in 1640 as a military camp. It was built on top of Montjuïc Mountain. The ride in the funicular from Montjuïc brings you breathtaking views of the entire city of Barcelona. The drive takes 10 minutes, so plenty of time to enjoy the beautiful view of the city of Barcelona and the Mediterranean Sea. Number 8. Santa Maria del Mar, Saint Mary of the Sea. Santa Maria del Mar is a church in the Ribera district of Barcelona built between 1329 and 1383. The first mention of a church of Santa Maria by the sea dates from 1998. The 1428 Catalonian earthquake caused several casualties and destroyed the rose window in the west end. The new rose window in the flamboyant style was finished by 1459, and 1 year later the glass was added. Many of its decorative richness, the images and the Baroque altar were destroyed in a fire set by anti-clerical rioters at the beginning of the Spanish Civil War in 1936. The church survived even though it was on fire for 11 days. We're almost done, but not yet. Here comes number 9, Picasso Museum. The Museu Picasso in Barcelona is one of 3 museums named after and dedicated to the Spanish painter Pablo Picasso. The Picasso Museum has 3 floors, and there are more than 4,300 works of art by painter Pablo Picasso from the period of 1890 to 1957. Opened in 1963, the Picasso Museum is housed in 5 adjacent medieval palaces in the La Ribera district. Last but not least, number 10, renting a bike. I heard you thinking, renting a bike? Why should we do that? Well, the answer is really simple. Barcelona has a lot of beautiful buildings, streets, beaches, and restaurants, and if you want to see everything, you have to take a bike for a couple of days. Be aware of pickpocketers, they are professional. So leave your important stuff in the hotel room and don't let them make a change. Of course, a bonus tip, don't eat the Ramblas. There are many more beautiful restaurants you can eat. Also, please give this video a like if you found it interesting. That will help us and others select the best places for you. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.